Good morning and welcome back to the channel. The Ultimate Edition Amazon exclusive. We have official final images. Drop a like if you guys would love to see some of these reveals. So far what we've seen, it's only been a questionable doubt as to what the actual image will come out to when we finally get it in hand. Now luckily, we're going to go ahead and get into it. A couple of weeks back, they actually ended up showing this poster, which is kind of giving the little hint like, look, it's ready. You're going to love it. Whether you do, that's going to be the answer that you're going to get today, right? We got Hulk Hogan and we have Jeff Hardy all set and ready to debut, and what an impact they did. Now, a week ago, these actually did go live, so if you're curious, like, wait, can I still get this? Actually, the whole thing of it was apparently a mix-up. It wasn't supposed to go live, so all those that ended up getting early pre-orders in, not sure if they're going to end up canceling them or if they're going to go ahead and still honor that. One thing that I do have for you, though, is the official dates, not just on this, but also in the upcoming exclusives for Target, Ringside, all the goodies, so definitely stay tuned. Getting into the charismatic enigma, love this Jeff Hardy. I think the words where it says no more words, it's already at this point. I mean, once you do look at it with the shirt, once we go ahead and take it off, then you guys are going to know where we're going to be leading into this. Now, I do like the actual interchangeable pieces that we are going to get. All of them do get interchangeable head scans, hands, titles, belts. Now, keep in mind that the John Cena belt, that is actually going to have updated side plates. So I'm not sure if this was like them just trying to hurry up and putting an early sample into play, because if you do look at the side plates on this, that's kind of what they're going based on. So really hope that they get that adjusted along the process. Otherwise, man, there's going to be a little bit of issues. There's already people talking like, is this guy just hitting chest day? Like, is he skipping leg day? And that's why the man wears pants. This is what I'm going to tell you, man. That chest, yes, it's actually tied in very similar, no different to the Hulk Hogan. And yes, it does work for the Hulkster, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to play out for Jeff Hardy. So I would have to say this is the biggest drawback from the actual figure itself. Face paint on both of them, excellent. I think they couldn't have done any better than what we're seeing right here. And that goes the same for all the tattoos. The shoulder tattoo, the back tat, they're all there. But it's going to be those little minor things that are just going to go ahead and leave you hanging like, man, if this was going to be the Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy that we were going to be seeing as a debut gem, man, I really do think that you could have done something different. Like, I have an idea. You can definitely put maybe like the Shawn Michaels torso crack that, put it into this, remove some hair. But again, there's a lot of extra steps that shouldn't necessarily be there. One thing I will say though is that the packaging on this, it's excellent. Love it. They've gone vice versa. Before, it was primarily white and then the accent was the red. Now we're getting completely different on the actual front piece. The outline, the style of the packaging still does remain very much the same. And I would consider that a good thing, because one thing I've noticed about this line is that it has been turned into really the top line to be right there if you're keeping your figgies mock. This whole line has been doing excellent. It doesn't even matter if you're even talking about Ronda Rousey or Becky Lynch. All of them, once they sell out, they usually fall in the category of anywhere between $80 to $200. And Hulk Hogan, he's about to do that with that Hollywood version. This one, it's gonna have some questions of that, if whether or not that will have the same potential as that. But what I'm trying to get at is that, man, there were so many different gears that I know that Ruthless Aggression was the top choice for a lot of the Hulk Hogan figgy collectors. So yeah, them taking this approach, like, awesome, great moment, him capturing the title, the black eye, all the little attention you're gonna get in this video. We're gonna go ahead and cover this in its entirety because there's a lot of little things that we need to point out, and I'm sure you're already noticing. If you look at the elbows, that is correct. There is pinless joints, and it's gonna give you more of that authenticity of once you start ripping off the shirt or just showing the crowd that, like, man, this guy's getting out of line backstage. He's coming out here, taking the crown jewel from the man. So what are they going to do? Well, this is what they did. That's the reason why the Hulkster, you're going to see pinless. They're leveling up. I know that the butterfly joints were very much a very first introduction on his prior release. So them taking the next step with this method, love it. This is definitely a way of the figgy future, and that's the best way to put it, you guys. On the back too, you're going to notice at the top, it's going to have the same style that we did see with the Hollywood, where it's got the rips. Only issue that I'm going to call them out on, it's going to be that belt. I disagree with it. Don't like the style. They've been utilizing this in the very first Hulk Hogan figure. As far as scale, it needs to be scaled up to show the true representation of what the Hulkamaniacs want to see. Now, as far as the upcoming pre-orders, we got the official dates. Shout out to my good brother Alex West Collects. For 7/22, you're going to have metalcreations.com. They're going to be putting up Sergeant Slaughter, and that's That's going to be at 9 a.m. As far as the rest, we got the Amazon exclusive, which for all those that did miss out first go around, it's going to happen on 7/23, and that's going to be for both Jeff Hardy and the Hulkster, which are the ones that we just covered. There is no specific time frame at this moment, but as it comes through, definitely come back and check this out. Mattel Creations, some more figgy reveals on the 19th. Ringside exclusive, we're going to see something on the 23rd. And as far as the Target line, which I know you guys have been asking about that's going to go down also on 7/23. As far as the next wave of the WWE Masters of the Universe, which is going to be Wave 7, that's going to go live on 7/24. And for all those that are curious, I know we got some AEW fans out there. Jeremy Potter did put it up, and he did let you know that you're going to be getting some more reveals, man. We just put up Series 6. Go check it out on the channel. Really excited, you guys. Only a couple weeks away, so definitely come back if you guys would love to see all this. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.